In terms of key issues and concerns in the eyes of total rewards professionals in North America, we see human capital concerns in general are a top of mind issue, not only for HR and reward leaders, but for CEOs as well. In fact, the Conference Board has done a study of CEOs' challenges for 2014 and 15, and human capital concerns have ranked #1 in the eyes of CEOs. So you might want to check that report out, available via the internet. Recognition and reward of key talent is a major concern for CEOs. Organizations are focused on knowing who their key talent is and identifying them. And key talent goes below the executive level, often to mid-level professionals and first-level supervisors. And typically we see companies figuring that it's about 15 to 20% of their workforce. Typically, in terms of compensation treatment to key talent, we see organizations focusing on off-cycle base salary increases as needed. Restricted stock grants tend to be the most common mechanisms. But I think where the real focus is on looking at key talent for being considered for development assignments and the focus on career development. So we're seeing a lot more integration between the reward function and the talent management function in ensuring that key talent are being considered for strategic critical assignments versus, say, the warm body who's there, or looking at people who are just willing to relocate. We're also seeing more differentiation in reward programs and a focus on performance. Organizations are quite willing to pay for performance, but only if they get that performance. And a lot of times we're seeing that focus in the variable pay area. CEOs tend to bristle at an entitlement culture within their organization. In base cash programs, we're seeing focus on zeroing out more people in terms of base cash increases, so a stronger performance management orientation. In the US and Canada, a lot of times you'll see upwards of 95 to 98% of employees being treated with a base salary increase. That has been coming down over the years. Now we're seeing more companies say that they're targeting, say, 80 to 90% participation in terms of base cash increases. Organizations are also starting to play with the idea of stretching out their base pay increases for marginal performers for beyond a year, beyond 12 months. So maybe hitting them with 18-month or 24-month cycle on base salary increases. And then also we're seeing companies use the notion of maximum penetration targets in their ranges. So organizations not allowing all employees to get to maximum, but just a few. There's also been a movement in both the US and Canada with organizations taking a fresh look at their performance appraisal process, and it's still a minority of organizations, but some of those are getting rid of their formal performance ratings because they feel that the compensation concerns have hijacked that process, and they're just eliminating the rating, still differentiating pay for performance, but not getting fixated on the labels.